Hello everyone. I hope you are all doing well and in good health. My name is Adrian Chavez with Pepsi Beverages Company. I have the unbelievable privilege of serving on the board for the Albuquerque Public Schools Education Foundation. There are no words to describe how COVID-19 has impacted student education and the approach to providing a quality education. As many of you have now experienced, this virtual communication has become the new norm. And in this moment, it is evident more than ever that our educators are truly innovative. They have turned their kitchens, living rooms, backyards, and spare bedrooms into classrooms to teach online, so that their students they love so much can stay engaged and continue to learn. Teachers are working morning, noon, and night to create content that is accessible online, and they are conducting virtual classes to provide guidance and personal connections. Sometimes these classes are held in the evening or on weekends so that those students that have limited technology at home have more chances to meet with their teachers. It is heartbreaking to see the sorrow in teachers' eyes because they miss their students so much. Yet it is comforting to see and hear the joy from them and their students when they do get that opportunity to connect.
Some great stories teachers have shared with me, including singing happy birthday to scholars over the phone, or a teacher creating TikTok videos for her students, or virtual show and tell. Teachers are writing with chalk on the sidewalk outside of scholars' homes, letting them know that they're loved, but most of all, they're missed.
Teachers are getting to know their students better through the Google Classroom and through this communication, and now they've learned how they learn. Students are forced to become independent learners, and teachers are learning to branch out in teaching style and modalities, and learning to let go of a little bit of control. They are using resources in a new way. Students are learning to handle boredom and drive their own learning. Many of the kids are looking forward to Google Meets now so they can see their peers and are appreciating the connections with their classmates. The students really miss their teachers.
I want to also comment on all the email notifications that you're hearing. This is also a challenge, just because you're having to stay online for a long time, even not during your normal typical office hours. So, which is fine. I accept the challenge, and that's just part of the job.
It's pretty much nonstop. Every day I wake up, I have messages from kids that send me messages at like 1 or 2 in the morning because that's when teenagers are up. So I've been pretty busy during this time, but I have to say I like it. I love it. It's been keeping me busy, and my main goal for online learning would be really to make sure my kids are safe, they have food, that they have access to any needs that they might have individually or as a family or as a community.
All the things that we were so upset about when schools closed, they've been there all along. When we went into this, we had students and families in crisis, and that number is multiplying exponentially. Emotional problems are going to be magnified. This is traumatic and stressful. How do we as humans really connect?
The number one factor in predicting if an area is violent and has high crime rate is disparity in wealth. So these grants really provide an opportunity to schools that serve the struggling populations, either economically or otherwise.
One of the things that I think is really important is making sure that grant opportunities are still there for students. And the reason why this is so important is because it gives teachers the ability to make the time that they spend in class the best use of time, that it's maximized, that it's enhanced.
The APS Education Foundation and donors have always funded projects that have enriched teaching and sparked learning. More than that, we need grants to secure tools that ignite learning and help us move our scholars forward, so we can close any loss of learning during this time.
These examples from amazing teachers remind me how important public education is. More importantly, I am reminded how this foundation needs our support. For several years, we have enjoyed an evening together at the annual gala to benefit the APS Foundation. And during this event, we have issued a challenge where we at Pepsi would match up to $5,000 of contributions made during the event. Unfortunately, we are not able to share each other's company this year, but we still want to issue this challenge virtually. We will once again match up to $5,000 for any contributions that this request generates, because we know that the needs of our schools will be there in the fall. So I challenge you to help them do what they do so that students reach their potential. Thank you for all you have done and all will do for the APS Foundation. I hope that you and your loved ones stay healthy and strong. Take care, and we will see you soon.